battery saving mouse pad? Hey guys, my name's Tchoi. Welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. In my channel, I talk about everything to do with the office, including product tips and tricks, product reviews, interviews, and in this episode, we're going to be talking about battery saving mouse pads. Like me, have you ever experienced a time where the batteries keep on draining really quickly on your wireless mouse? Most times, the reason why your battery drains so quickly is because you're using a poor mousing surface. So usually a poor mousing surface is usually a dark surface or a glass surface, somewhere where it just requires more energy for the wireless mouse to work. What makes this mouse pad unique, this is from 3M, it's called the Precise Mousing Surface. It does have a claim to increase your battery life by up to 50%. That's crazy. Because when I was going through my batteries, it was so frustrating. I was going through batteries probably once every 2-3 weeks. And I couldn't figure it out why until I got my hands on this. Somebody at 3M explained to me that the technology that's used in the Precise Mousing Surface is very similar to the technology that is used in trucks. You know, you see those reflective strips, or joggers will have reflective clothing or reflective strips on their shoes. It's the same type of technology. And what that does, it actually takes the light from the mouse and bounces it right back up. So it gives you two things of real benefit. One is that it saves your battery life by up to 50%. Now, if you're not using a wireless mouse and you're using a traditional wired mouse, it gives you a precise mousing surface. That means you're not going to be moving your mouse around as much on the mouse pad, and it's going to be a lot more accurate, which is great for designers, especially software designers, like CAD designers, engineers, pretty much anybody that's doing a lot of mousing. That's a huge benefit, whether you're a wired mouse user or a wireless mouse user. Now, how does this work? Let's open this up. When you receive it, you'll see a little liner there that you have to peel off, like so. And you guys all know by now, right? I love Post-it notes. I probably talk about it in every other episode. There's Post-it notes behind me. Why do I bring this up? Because the same adhesive that's applied in Post-it notes is applied to the back of this mousing surface. No, you don't want to write on this like a Post-it note. Mind you, that would be pretty funny. I don't know what would happen. We can try that on my next video maybe. But the benefit of this is that you can stick this right onto your desk, and look how thin that is. It's like paper thin. So unlike a bigger mouse pad that's a little bit clunky and it does take up real estate, if you're a minimalist and you don't want many things on your desk, this is something to consider just for the form factor and the aesthetics. The size of this mouse pad is 7 inches by 8.5 inches. And you can see it's almost paper thin. Now, I have this on my laptop. I do a lot of traveling. I'm oftentimes in hotel rooms, and I do like to bring around a little mouse with me when I go traveling because it's a little bit easier to use my computer using a proper mouse. So when I go to the hotel room, oftentimes the tables I work on are glass or a dark surface. The mice, it doesn't really track well if you don't have a proper mousing surface. Because this has a Post-it backing, I always just leave it on my laptop like this, and I could stick it, unstick it several times. And I've used this one, I don't know, for, gosh, probably over a year now. If you do get a little bit of dust or debris, you just take tape and you take it off, and it works like a dream. We also have a larger version over here. So this larger version is 13 inches by 11 inches. This is a Mondo pad. So this would be great for those designers or anybody that just needs to move their mouse around in a large space. Same precise mousing surface, but just in a larger form factor. So if you guys want information about these mouse surfaces, please click on the links down below in the description. I also would like to know from you, have you ever experienced your batteries draining really fast on your mouse? And if so, let me know what type of surface you're using it on. I'd be curious to know. In my experience, whenever I ask people about how long their batteries last in their mouse, typically, I would say about 8 or 9 times out of 10, they're using it on a dark surface. So I'd like to know from you to see if you're experiencing the same problem. So there you have it, guys. How to save money using a precise mousing surface. It's a very low investment. One of these mouse pads are anywhere from like $10 to $12, fairly inexpensive, but the return you get on it is fantastic. It'll save you lots of money, grief, and time in replacing those batteries. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Leave a note down below for me, and please consider subscribing to this channel if you like this. Thanks a lot for joining me today, guys. I'll see you guys next time.